This is the world's largest companies by market capitalization at end of year since 1989. Now, is it just me, or is this a beautiful exponential increase? As of the end of 2025, world's largest companies approaching $5 trillion. A decade prior, give or take, around $500 billion. Roughly a 10x over a decade, with what appears to be an extreme acceleration. I wonder if AI could have anything to do with this. This was posted by Sam Corus of ARK Invest, who asked, how valuable will the biggest company be in 10 years? Some guy by the name of Elon Musk replied, maybe as high as $100 trillion. Makes you wonder, what company could he be referring to? Could it perhaps be Tesla on the back of autonomy and then the Optimus humanoid robot? SpaceX? Or maybe the giga company of giga companies, a merger between SpaceX and Tesla? A little bit of food for thought. What if Musk's prediction on the upper end, of course, he's not saying $100 trillion is in the bag. He's saying, maybe as high as. What if in 10 years, the world's largest company is a mere $10 trillion? Off by an order of magnitude on this prediction. What if that company just so happens to be hypothetically Tesla? I don't think too many Tesla shareholders would be disappointed with a 10x over a decade. Personally, I certainly wouldn't be surprised if we see the trend continue over the next 10 years and the world's largest company then is somewhere close to a 10x from the world's largest company today, meaning somewhere in the vicinity of around $50 trillion. And if you happen to be one of my Patreon members at the investor level and above, feel free to go look at the valuation model on the Tesla base case, cell 074, for my best guess in the base case at Tesla's valuation roughly a decade from now. And you'll understand where I'm coming from. And if anyone listening wants to see my full Tesla valuation model and isn't already a member on Patreon, join with the link in the pinned comment at the investor level and above, and you'll get access. It includes the bear case and the base case, which I just referenced, over the next 10 years, plus the bull case and the hyper bull case, and a weighted average of all of those scenarios as well. Now here's Cathie Wood with some thoughts on Tesla.
Well, now you can go to ChatGPT, you can go to Grok, and you can have an assistant help you build out that business. Just interview for jobs, but also think about new business ideas. I think we're going to see entrepreneurial explosion here.
Well, and speaking of entrepreneurial explosion, I think about how long you have certainly been with Tesla and a backer of Elon Musk, a long time. And I think about when we first talked and you likened him to Mr. Einstein, Albert Einstein. But I just wonder, Elon at Davos earlier today, and he talked about the car makers' fortunes will be increasingly dependent on humanoid machines. Cathie, how are you modeling this? I mean, into the thesis of Tesla, and is that where the growth is more so than EVs for Tesla going forward?
Without a doubt. We've always said Tesla is not an auto company. It is actually the convergence of three of the platforms I mentioned. So robotics, energy storage, and AI. Each one of those technologies, it has its own S-curve. And now they're feeding each other, and we're seeing that in robotaxis. Robotaxis, we believe, will account for 90% of Tesla's valuation by the end of the decade. We're in print at 2,600. That includes nothing for Optimus robots. And we're beginning to understand how quickly Tesla is moving on that front. Why? Because it's the convergence of the same three technologies, robotics, energy storage, and AI.
I have a few things to say here. First, if memory serves, can't be too long until ARK publishes their new Tesla fair valuation, updating it, pushing it out 1 year further. Their $2,600 per share fair valuation, not far off a year old now. And that would be roughly a 5.5, call it maybe a 6x from where Tesla is at the moment. Don't think too many people would be disappointed with a 5 or 6x over the next less than half a decade. But I've noticed in the last 6, maybe closer to 12 months, ARK Invest continue to mention every time they throw out their Tesla valuation over the next 5 years. But that doesn't include anything for humanoid robots. The reason they're putting that out there is because that opportunity at scale will utterly dwarf autonomy, which they're already saying accounts for 90% of the Tesla fair valuation 5 years from now. But this is the first time I've heard Cathie Wood explicitly mention, and that doesn't include Optimus, which, by the way, we have noticed Tesla is moving aggressively toward quickly. Now, this is important. By the way, I strongly agree Tesla's going to be moving on the Optimus project a lot faster than most people realize. It's prime time. The opportunity is massive. They've already done a lot of the heavy lifting via FSD, the brain of the vehicle effectively transplanted into the humanoid robot. AI boom's underway. The world's best and brightest want to work on this project. The convergence of each of these different technologies. It is prime time. Musk recently said that he wouldn't be surprised if Tesla's selling Optimus humanoid robots to customers by end of next year. Although that is on Elon time, so make of that what you will. I just want to go back to the valuation. $2,600 per share, roughly half a decade from now, 90% of that being Robotaxi. And Cathie again mentioning, and by the way, that doesn't include anything for the robot, the humanoid robot. Imagine if it's 5 years from now, Tesla has fully realized that valuation based on autonomy. Let's say the stock is $2,600 per share. And imagine, just hypothetically, Cathie Wood sitting down and saying, well, our current 5-year valuation for Tesla, which would be almost 10 years out from as I'm recording this, a 5-year valuation for Tesla is made up of 90% Optimus humanoid robot, meaning the remaining $2,600 per share at the time would be, just call it the other 10%. EVs so small, their total rounding error, ignore. In this hypothetical world, we could see a point where ARK's valuation for Tesla 10 years from now, and again, this is totally hypothetical, I'm just kind of like trying to extrapolate here, just to make a point. They could have a valuation for Tesla for roughly, call it 2036, of call it around $23,000 per share. If, and of course this is the big if in the future, their valuation for Tesla is comprised of 90% humanoid robot. And what do you know? The share price around $23,000 per share. Tesla's market cap will be somewhere around $75 trillion. Now, to be clear, I'm not trying to put words into ARK's mouth. In fact, my personal moral code, that's a no-no. Can't put words into another person's mouth. Can't even put a single word into another person's mouth, of course. I do make exceptions for a single letter, D. I'm simply trying to illustrate that based on their current valuation for Tesla over the next 5 years, which is comprised 90% of Robotaxi, if we find ourselves in a scenario in the future where ARK values the Optimus humanoid robot in a manner comparable to the way I value it, and it dwarfs Robotaxi at scale to the point where it's around 90% of Tesla's valuation, then we would find ourselves in a scenario at that point where Tesla's market cap is give or take $75 trillion, which goes back to the earlier comment from Elon Musk talking about the world's most valuable company 10 years from now being potentially as high as $100 trillion. This is a conceivable scenario. Absolutely not guaranteed, but it is conceivable. My own valuation model gets us somewhere in that vicinity. Elon Musk thinks up to $100 trillion. And if we apply ARK's own methodology for valuing the company 5 years out, we recognize today Robotaxi is 90% of the valuation. If they believe Optimus is roughly an order of magnitude more significant to Tesla's valuation 10 years from now, they too could be in that ballpark. Of course, we'll have to wait and see. ARK's ARK. They're not me, they're not Musk. So who knows what they come up with. But the point now is that Cathie Wood is explicitly mentioning, by the way, our $2,600 per share valuation for Tesla does not include anything for Optimus. I'm sure at some point they will integrate that into their model. The question is, how much of an impact does it have? Even if it was equally as valuable as autonomy, you could instantly then double that 2,600.
So I think that price target, obviously, if Optimus is successful, and we believe it will be, we think that humanoid robots is evolving into a $26 trillion opportunity, half in the home, half in manufacturing plants.
We're speaking with Cathie Wood, CEO and CIO of ARK Invest. Cathie, you mentioned Tesla. We're talking about Tesla, the regulatory environment. Certainly it's a less favorable regulatory environment for Tesla than it was just a few years ago, just 2 years ago, just 1 year ago.
Surely this guy misspoke. He's just suggested that it's a less favorable regulatory environment for Tesla today than it was a year ago, 2 years ago. In other words, toward the tail end, the Biden administration was a more favorable regulatory environment. He must have meant to say that it's currently a better environment than it was, not the other way around. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys think. 10 years from now, what is the market capitalization of the world's largest company? Let me know in the comments. And what is the name of that company? Want more content? Early access? Bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 has been part of my daily health protocol for almost half a decade. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals and helps me fill in nutritional gaps while supporting energy, digestion, and immune function. It also has prebiotics and probiotics to promote gut health. I take my health very seriously, and so should you. Try AG1 today by visiting drinkag1.com/SMR or click the link in the pinned comment and enjoy a free welcome kit with vitamin D3 plus K2 and AG1 travel packs. That's drinkag1.com/SMR.